Okay, guys. Twisted Clown. Hold on. Twisted Clown Customs and Performance. Coming at you again with another video. First complete build. It's a 2017 and 2018. First build of the year. And most of y'all know, hey Jen, Jeff, how are you? Most of you all know with the Little Joe monster truck and truck pull and all that, knows the issue I had on my kit. Had a rub spot on the top. Wasn't sure how I was gonna fix it. I wasn't wanting to strip and like take it apart and redo the whole thing. Not a whole lot. So I pondered on ideas, tossed them around, and I came up with something. You'll see it here in a bit. So I actually just got it done. Not the best, but most certainly not the worst. Not the best build I've done, and certainly not the worst build. But I'll get to it. So flip this around. So those of you know, that's a truck. But that is not my take on it. So let me kind of finagle it here. That's it right there. So the helmet on top, I went out and bought a NASCAR kit. The Chase Elliott, Napa, Chevy Impala SS. I decapitated Chase Elliott. Somewhere inside the helmet's his head. But it ain't gonna fall out. It's glued there. Alright, so yeah, that was the only thing that was going off on it. Thanks. So I know you can see brush strokes and whatnot, but I was kind of going for more of a textured type look anyway on there. But I don't think it looks bad, and I think it looks halfway decent. And then get it in the light. Bring the inside of that silver, the outside of it the classic black. Flip it around without dropping it. Backside, I closed it off. That Chevy emblem is actually the base that came with the Soapbox Derby late 60s El Camino. So the KC lights are still drying. The helmet is still kind of tacky. The weight box in the front still tacky. Blacked out the headlights. Blacked out the taillights. Part of the tailgate. But other than that, so open this up. There you go. The interior, I did a black, silver, red, blue, yellow, let's see if I can get it. Oh, come on. Right there, you can see the bar. That is actually blue. There. Got it right there. So, I used the way I actually had a really good view on it. There you go. But the way I did the inner roll bar is I took the outer roll bar, no, the KC light bar, and took, I don't know the size of solder, it's pretty thick, and just kind of bent it around and shaped it and whatnot. Got it inside, cut it down to fit, and I took aluminum tubing for the down bar right there. Painted all that up in metallic, blue metallic. And then brush painted all that. One of these days I'm gonna make a paint job done by brush look like it was done by airbrush. One of these days. So across the front here, back here, the radiator, not the radiator, the firewall, the radiator support, all that is done in HVAC tape. Wheel wells, I painted a what color was it? Either chrome trim silver or chrome silver, I can't remember. Used a little bit of Molotow around on this. The KC light bar I did, and some of it wore off and whatnot. I don't mind. Just gives it a better look. Alrighty, talk to you later, Jeff. So, little shiny spots in the box there, and there, from these dropping off in the box. But like I said, it's not the best, but yet it's most certainly not the worst. I was gonna do a kind of a different paint job on the helmet instead of just a solid color. I'm like, you know, I just wanted to get it done and get it off the truck. So as you can see, I got that truck there for the big rig build. That truck there is just a little bit of motivation for that. I got a few more projects down amongst all this, and then got a few more down in there. So there we have it. First build completed on the truck. What's the odds, huh? But first attempt on the pull truck. I would do another one, but I'd put a little more time and effort and do some scratch building and stuff. But right now I got a lot on my plate. But so there we have it. 2017/2018 build review. That right there. Thanks, Anna. I can't even talk right now. Ennis, there we go. Off-road party truck. Hell yeah. Better scratch build a cooler and have a couple cases of beer sitting in it. Can't forget the stripper pole either in the back of the pickup. Party truck, come on, man. Gotta. But overall, on a scale 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, I would probably rate the truck out of box probably about a 4. Because the reason why I say 4 is there's not much detail and it kind of looks like crap up underneath. But if you put your time, yeah, gotta have a couple kegs. But on the truck, if you put your time and effort into it and take your time, you would probably make that truck look pretty dang sweet. But if I built this truck, if I was building at home, not on an over-the-road truck, I'm sure it would probably came out a lot better. But I'm working with what I have with the space I have. So I'll say it on this once and possibly, I don't know. But if anybody out there has an issue with it, oh, that's not the way it should be, I got 2 words for you. Fuck you. That's what I gotta say. For the ones that decide that might hate. But, yeah. That's what I have to say. Troll all you want. Because I got 2 words for you. But, so, I think my next one that I'd wind up working on, I need to start chipping some of these away. But I ain't done with this video. It's going to go on for a little bit. But, excuse me, I gotta grab something. Sorry about the blinding light, guys, but I know the next one I need to get done is the Solomon Puckett Life After Work build. That car is up in this cabinet up there in the purple pond. Had issue with the paint. It's about 50s or so. I clear coated it. Well, when as that clear coat was drying, it had fisheye. So I went and got some water, some distilled water, and sat there and wet sanded it. Got the roof down somewhat smooth, burnt through the clear coat. Didn't realize that I was I'd spent a little more time in one spot than in all the others. So then I branched down and I just decided it was a lost cause trying to wet sand it out. I heard about, I use a little bit of acrylics here and there, but not too much. Leave it to me, I'll get brush strokes in acrylics. See the way, like, the chassis under cars. I'll brush paint those. I will. Why? Because you look up underneath the car in real life, it ain't going to be all smooth and, yeah, it ain't going to be all smooth and flawless. It's not. So it just adds a little more characteristic. Adds rolling on the floor laughing my ass off. I don't know which part. Oh, the brush strokes and the acrylics. Yeah. But what I was saying is, I'll brush paint the chassis. I know some of you will spray paint them. I do every now and then. But everybody's got their own way of doing things. That's what makes this hobby great, you know, is one person may do one way, another person will do it the other way, another way, and it works out in the long run. But let's see. What do you know? So this one here, the 64 Fairlane. This is actually my Life After Work tribute. There's the interior. Mine is just too expensive. But that's the interior for Life After Work. Brush painted. Sometimes I'll brush paint the blocks, sometimes I'll spray them. This one here I sprayed because it's body color. So I sprayed the bottom of that one. Can't really tell. It's smooth, but it's kind of grainy. Okay, no biggie. Some areas are lighter than others. Big whoop. I just got to get that chassis done and get it rolling. That'll be on the next agenda. Working on that along with all the other ones I had. The way I look at it, you got multiple builds going on, and you spend a little time here and there on each one. If you spend a little time here and there on each one, you'll wind up coming up with something like that. But so the other thing I thought about doing is writing down the projects I have, checklist on what I want done, what I'm doing to each thing, itemizing the stuff I need for that particular build. Like, for instance, I got a 69 Camaro Z28 Pro Street that I'm doing for a friend. Do I know all the stuff I want for it right now? No. Make a checklist of stuff I need. This car is going to have probably about 100... That Camaro is probably going to have about $100 wrapped into it. I was saying it already has the price of another kit added in it. So I think itemizing, making a checklist and itemizing would actually be good. Good idea. I think my year in building, 2018, is gonna be pretty good. Be pretty busy. 2017 wasn't really so much because I just started getting back into building after getting some life events taken care of and getting set up on the truck and whatnot. What else? I should make notes of what I want to talk about and bring up, but I'm not a man with a plan, because that's all up in here. But stay tuned for more. So yeah, stay tuned for more builds coming out from the old Twisted Clown. But like I was saying, stay tuned for more coming from the old Twisted Clown Customs and Performance. I will be doing probably a video tomorrow, because I just came up with an idea, seeing a guy doing a build. I'm actually going to let's just put it this way. I'm gonna start off. I'm gonna start a challenge. Be fun, be different for everybody. Kind of break the monotony up of group builds and stuff. So stay tuned. I might actually start on that, but I'm not too sure. I got so many projects going on right now. I would say I have styrene ADD. There we go. Styrene attention deficit disorder. I can't pay attention. Or ADHD. Styrene ADHD. A little bit of both. But Twisted Clown Customs and Performance. Saying peace. Talk to y'all later. Comment, rate, subscribe, and keep that styrene alive. So, stay tuned.